Hey there everyone, 8is80 here once again with another game of Starcraft 2. This will be a Protoss versus Terran here on Shakuras Plateau. Spawning first at the top right is the red Protoss. His name is oGsMC. He is a Korean programmer whose real name is Jang Min Chul, and he is widely regarded as one of the best, if not the best, Protoss players in the entire world today. His opponent for this game will be the blue Terran Apocalypse. He is ranked first in his Masters League division on the Korean servers with 1,382 wins along with 1,346 losses, which does equate to a 50.66% win rate for our Terran player. This is a game off of the ladders, I believe. I didn't find anything to indicate otherwise. So because of that, I'll also give you guys MC's ladder information. He is ranked 55th on the Korean Grandmasters League ladder with 444 wins along with 214 losses, which is a 67.5% win rate for MC here. So we'll see how these players do today as they are going to meet up in a ladder game on the Korean servers. Alright, while these players set up their bases here in the early game, the reason I haven't been casting for a few days now is actually because I started playing Mafia, and I got sucked in, and I actually spent all day yesterday just playing game after game of Mafia. It's so much fun, and I enjoy it so much personally. I eventually started getting into hosting games, making my own list of roles for people to have, and kind of just playing a couple of games and then tweaking it so it is more balanced and always fun no matter which role you happen to be assigned. Oh, by the way, if you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, it's just a custom game on the Blizzard ladder, or on the Blizzard custom map game list, I guess. So go ahead and try that out if you haven't quite yet. I promise you, you will, if not enjoy it, at least be entertained by it, because I mean sometimes the games are less fun when you lose, but the game as a whole is so much fun. Get some friends together, play it online, and I promise you'll have a blast. And if any of you out there ever want to play Mafia with me, just let me know, hit me up, and I will more than gladly play a game of Mafia because I love it so much. Alright, anyway, back to the game. We have the Cyber Core going up for MC already, so he's actually not going to be getting a Zealot out of his gateway quite yet. He might be waiting for that Cyber Core to get online and then going straight to a Stalker to deny scouting as quickly as possible. We have a second Rex going up for our Terran player right now, and he's going to be getting a Tech Lab on that first one. This indicates to me that he might be going for some Reaper Harass. You can jump the Reapers down this cliff, walk straight across this path, go up this cliff, and then you are straight in your opponent's mineral line. So Reaper Harass is very effective on this map. We'll have to wait and see if that is indeed what our Terran player is deciding to do today. We have the Zealot actually coming online first, so actually getting that Zealot before the Stalker is MC. Going to be chrono boosting out that Zealot, and some of that will carry over to the Stalker that is going to be produced right behind that original Zealot. And here we go. The first Reaper is coming pretty soon for our Terran player. It's right around halfway done right now, and he already has that queued up to get down here to the low ground between these two players' bases. We have this first Zealot actually venturing across the map, so MC might have some ideas of setting a proxy pylon up here near the natural expansion of his opponents and putting some pressure on here in the early game, but this probe will be super sad to find out that this wall off is completed. The bunker going up between those two supply depots will make that a tight wall in already. While Warp Gate is being researched by our Protoss player right around getting that about halfway done, or a little bit under halfway at the moment, the Reaper has come out of the barracks for the Terran player, going to be just exploring this area for some proxy pylons, I would assume, and then jumping up. But we see a Stargate going up for MC already, so crazy play happening right now on MC's part. The Reaper will find that Stargate and then get straight into killing probes. Already has 2 kills. Might get a few more before this Stalker and Sentry is able to make it get out of here. And it will, actually nope, it won't get away. There's a force field right there. So we've got 3 kills, which I believe, no, actually 4 total kills, as that first probe over here was killed off as well. So MC has already lost 4 workers here in today's game, but however that isn't too great of a damage done. It looks like the Terran player has ceased Reaper production, instead going for some Marines out of here, getting Stim Pack researched as well, getting a Tech Lab on this factory. He might be going for some siege tanks, but with the starport being built right next to this factory like this, it looks like he's going to be lifting off this factory and then allowing the starport to take over the Tech Lab and then churn out some Banshees, as Banshee Harass can be very effective on this map. A Void Ray coming out of the Stargate for MC. Keep in mind that the Reaper did walk right by here, so it knows that MC has a Stargate, and our Terran player realizes that there is a significant chance of Phoenixes or Void Rays. Of course, we can tell that it is indeed a Void Ray about to come onto the field for the Protoss player. Meanwhile, MC is moving across the map with this small force of 1 Stalker and 1 Zealot, and then 2 Sentries backed up with 1 probe. Probably mixed in there just to put a proxy pylon up closer to his opponent's base. The Void Ray is on a collision course to meet up with its comrades right here at the natural expansion. This SCV will be unlucky. Looks like he will die, as he is taken out right there by the small force. But it did get valuable information, phoning back home and telling these Marines to get ready for an assault. SCVs being pulled down to these bunkers and supply depots, ready to prepare. This is very nice play by MC right here, spotting the high ground with the Void Ray and then force fielding this area so the Marines can't get pot shots off on the Void Ray. So you can tell MC has thought this out and done this before, and he is being as effective as possible right now. However, this starport is on the tech lab and already has churned out a Banshee, so just keep that selected and keep in mind that it is going to be going straight across the map. But we'll watch this Protoss force continue to do damage to the Terran player's front door. These Marines trying to assist, but a force field is going to block them from doing too much damage to this Protoss army. This one supply depot has been healed back to full health. Meanwhile, this Banshee is all the way at the mineral line and is starting to kill probes. We will just keep an eye on that kill count. No reason to watch it just shoot probes idly. We have more force fields going off, actually preventing SCVs from being able to repair this supply depot. Meanwhile, this Void Ray continues to go off on Marines, and they are continuing to try to kill this. But it looks like the little Protoss force right here is staying strong and continuing to be a pest in the front door of our Terran player. But his Banshee over here has gotten up to 12 kills and will scoot on out of there at right around half health, getting away from those two stalkers before they could take it out. So 12 workers killed. Very nice harass right there by the Banshee for Apocalypse right here. He did lose 2 supply depots at his front door. I'm going to take a drink of water because I'm really thirsty. Oh, sorry about that. My throat was really dry. Anyway, this Banshee is going to be coming back in for a second run, and it looks like it will be able to get a couple more kills. 13 kills, now up to 14 kills, but it might get taken out here. Nope, it will escape with 10 hit points. Keep in mind, MC has expanded behind his little push right here, so he does have 2 bases now, which he will need to kind of mitigate the damage done by this Banshee. It's up to 15 kills. Already a captain is that Banshee. If there are any probes here, which there aren't, I was going to say they would be in some danger of being taken out. This Banshee does find out there's an expansion here, but a Phoenix is now on the field, will take that Banshee out. A very heroic Banshee right there, 15 kills, so it definitely paid for herself and then some. Great pilot was that Banshee, but unfortunately she was taken out, as most Starcraft units do eventually die. No matter how effective they are, just a fact of life if you are a Starcraft unit. There is still 1 Void Ray, 1 Stalker, and 2 Sentries, but they will be greeted with force. Marines stimming up, siege tanks in 3 in number, and a Viking just for good measure. Those Protoss units did not have long to live, and they did all die. But it looks like half the Protoss army did actually evacuate just in time and will be going back to the Protoss player's base. He is starting Immortal production out of his Robo already right here. So he will be ready to counter the forces that the Protoss player, or the Terran player rather, is building up. Those tanks are trying to do damage, but the Immortals will be able to soak up some of that damage. We'll see what happens here as this Phoenix trying to snipe a medevac, but will be chased away by 1 Viking. That Viking is being pretty effective at making Void Rays, and Phoenixes just kind of second guess their ability to do damage. This is a pretty sentry-heavy army for a Protoss player. It's 5 sentries and then 2 stalkers along with 3 zealots. 3 more now joining the party as well. Guardian shields going up. There will be engagement happening right here at the ramp below the natural of our Protoss player. 1 Immortal has joined the party as well, but there are a lot of Marines taking out that Immortal, and MC does realize that he was overmatched. So actually, we have Apocalypse able to take a game off of the mighty MC. Very well done by the Terran player today. Both holding off the initial push pretty nicely, and then while that was happening, getting that Banshee across the map and crippling MC's main base mining time, taking out 15 probes, did that single Banshee. So very well played by Apocalypse today, and I hope you guys enjoyed that game, and I will see you guys next time.